I don't know. If they're so right, then why is none of their medicines working? It's like, I swear, they just want to keep me on medicine and in therapy so they keep having a reoccurring customer to pay their fat bill. Because, like, I know I get my medicine at a discount, but it's still expensive. But when I got out of the hospital and I was on, like, totally different meds, but it was like $1,000 just for a month's supply of medicine. And so, like, if they keep giving me all this medicine, then they're going to keep getting all this money. And I just don't understand why they won't give me this fucking scan on my brain just to see if something's wrong. Like, I literally feel like I'm dying slowly. Like, I can't stand one more minute of feeling this anger. I can't stand one more minute of this anxiety or this uncomfortableness. And it doesn't help that my daughter left today. And, like, I'm just missing her so much. I hate when she leaves. I hate that my ex won't work it out. I hate that we're all not under the same roof. Like, I spent 2.5 years under the same roof with my daughter to, like, having to give her up, you know, when he's not working construction, like, 4 days a week. And maybe that doesn't sound like a lot, but it's a lot to me. And it's just so hard. And, like, I'm out of my sleeping pills because I called in and told them that I was out of my medicine and to tell my doctor so that way excuse me, that way it was all ready by the time that I left her office. Well, she's like, oh, well, I never got the message. I'm like, yeah, no fucking fat surprise. Like, I have to call you guys at least 55 times to get anything done. They don't put any refills on my medicine, so I gotta call every 3 weeks to get it, you know, just in time. And, like, I don't run out of the medicine at the right time, so I swear it feels like a full-time job. Just get those stupid fucking pills. Like, it makes me mad. So anyway, the medicine wasn't ready, and I'm like, well, I'm not fucking waiting here. Like, no. I'm not waiting another 45 minutes. I was already here 3 days ago waiting 45 minutes for you to get it refilled. Which is not the pharmacy's fault, you know. It's the doctor's fault for not sending it down. It's in the same building. Like, all she's got to do is send it down, and they'll get it ready. Like, stupid. And then, I don't remember what I had going on Friday, but for some reason I didn't go get it, so Walmart's refilled my medicine before till last me until my next doctor's appointment, which is tomorrow, and they won't do it because it's sleeping medicine. And like, well, you try Unisom. And I'm like, Unisom gives me the worst nightmares of my life. Like, I literally, like, can't tell reality from what, like, I don't know what's going on because these nightmares are so real. And it'll make me sleep for a little bit, but then I'm up, like, 2 hours later. So I'm not going to go waste my money on it. And I don't know, maybe it's just, like, totally against their protocol to, like, give away sleeping pills. But it's, like, one day. Like, I just can't keep up with all this medicine. And I know I keep talking about the same shit, but, like, I'm so fucking overwhelmed about trying to find a place. And overwhelmed by people's stupid comments. Like, I'm not a Facebooker. Like, I never really go on there, but lately it's just been feeling desperate. And I didn't ask anyone for shit. I said, I mean, like, everybody knows on my Facebook that I don't know if I believe in God. And I said, but if he is real, I know he'd want an army. So can you guys all pray about healing and health, and that these two places for housing go through. And, like, most people were pretty cool. I'm like, oh, yeah, we'll pray for you. We got your back, blah, blah. And then there's this one lady who I've known since I was little, right? Well, you got to remember you're not 12 years old anymore, and your friends can't fix everything for you. We can hold your hand, but only you can do this. It's time to put your big girl panties on and step up, because you got to do it for that little girl. I, like, could have, like, this is why I don't ask for help. This is why I don't fucking tell anyone. Like, you know? At least on here, if I get a bad response, I delete it, or I'll have to look at your face. But honestly, that hasn't happened once. I haven't had any negative responses. So, I don't know. It's just so frustrated. And they're just, like, sitting here worried about tomorrow. Like, I have nothing to do. Like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna go get my medicine. Big fucking do. Like, that's not fun. And everybody else is gonna be involved in their family shit. And I'm gonna be down here probably fighting off the wolves, trying to come into my room, wrapping their presents and shit. Putting clothes all over, or jackets everywhere. Like, they're just doing everything they can to piss me off. Everything they can to, like, make me uncomfortable. And, like, they fucking do their laundry for days and leave nothing for me. And pretty much what I think's gonna happen is the day before I leave, I'm gonna be allowed to do laundry. And, like, I'm so full of fucking rage. Like, when I moved in, this room that I'm in, the entire floor was covered in clothes and piss and shit from the dogs and the cats. And then there was this, like, probably repeating myself, sorry, I do that a lot, horrible memory, a pack and play, and it was, like, literally, like, you could tell they, like, shoved the clothes down. I cleaned every bit of those, folded, hung up all those, detailed, organized their closets, like, my brother's and his wife's closets. And, like, they freak out at me yesterday because I won't take my shit out of the dryer as soon as they ask. Because I got a fucking appointment. Sorry, fuck you. I'm going to go fill out my paperwork to get me an apartment before I fucking worry about laundry, considering I just did yours 2 days or the day before. And on top of all that, like, I seriously want to take all their clothes down and, like, throw them on the floor and be like, this is how I found it. You want to be unappreciative little bitches? Like, fucking pick it up yourself. And, like, I can't do that. But, you know, because then somehow that'll bite me in the ass. That's what I want to do. And, like, fucking spend 4 days on their fucking garage cleaning it just for them to pile it back up. Like, when they're not here, I'm taking you through a walkthrough. I'm going to show you how big of hoarders they are. Like, so I spend these 4 days, like, all my fucking pictures get ruined for the most part because my shit, when I moved in, that they promised would have a place to stay, sat on the fucking porch outside for about 2 weeks or so, and all my pictures got ruined. Like, I was so fucking mad. So, like, we cleaned for 4 days and we bring my stuff in. And he was like, yeah, I know we're piling to where you can't get it, but promise tomorrow I'll make it to where you can get it. Well, I can't get it because they're hoarders and they got a bunch of shit in there now. I'm like, I'm so fucking mad. Like, I'm mad at my family. I'm mad at my ex. I'm mad at my friends who so-called themselves friends when I'm only their friend when I'm strong. Because I would say I'm even though I seem so messed up, like, I'd say I'm the strongest out of all of them. Like, because most of them have been carried. And as soon as I got weak and was like, I can't do it anymore, I just feel too sick. Like, all of a sudden, hell broke loose, and now I have no fucking friends. I mean, I don't have no friends, but I don't have, like, my long friends that I had. And I don't know. I just feel like I have no security. And I do have a lot of people praying for me, but I'm just like, what is God's plan? Like, I don't understand why he would want this life for me. Like, or why can't he even give me some understanding? Or just anything. I want to believe. But it was just like 3-4 months ago that I was like flipping them off. Like, you know, so I came a long way in that way, but I don't know. Some don't want to try anymore. Just fucking want to quit. I just can't do that to my daughter. There was a time where I could. And I got so low that I couldn't think of her or anything else around me. But she's my only purpose. Like, there ain't nobody, really, that I care that much about that I'm gonna, like, suffer through this. So, I'm trying to hang on, but I don't want to. I don't want to try at all. I just want to quit. Like, doctors don't fucking listen. Just want to keep fucking pumping me full of pills and telling you, oh, go through therapy so we can tell you how to breathe and teach you about your trigger points and how to count back from 10 and, you know, listening blah, blah, blah. Like, fucking give me the exam. Like, I already talked to a neurologist and they said that if something is wrong, like, this medicine is going to make lifelong freaking problems. Like I said, I don't know if there's anything wrong. I'm not a fucking doctor. I don't know what's going on. But it's like, I don't see why they won't. No, I know why they won't check it out. Because they don't want to pay for it. Like, I paid my taxes. I paid my dues. I'm fucking sick. Now I need fucking help. I went above and beyond for every boss I ever fucking had. Even if I was sick. Nah, I'm probably gonna end up fucking bum on the side of the fucking road. Sleeping in my fucking car. Well, at least I'll have a fucking car. My ex is probably gonna take that too. So, I don't know. My pastor wants me to have faith that something is gonna go through with this. And I'm just having a really hard time. And having faith, like I know this is not what my life is supposed to be, and I don't know why it is.